Hello and welcome to your 200-hour yoga teacher training program. You have made a great choice taking this training. There is an online component to this training program, and that allows us to contribute to your learning experience. My name is Claire, and you'll see me in every module. We'll go over some techniques training, some anatomy and physiology. My favorite part of the training is the chakras. I found yoga myself in 2006. I was curious what the yogis knew about chronic pain at a time when doctors and physiotherapists couldn't help me. Having said that, it was really the philosophy and the spirituality that helped bring some grounding to my life. I am naturally a bit of a fiery person, so yoga helped me to find some calm. And since that time, I've become a registered 500-hour teacher. I'm also a prenatal and children's yoga teacher. And I've been a teacher trainer since 2014. I love sharing the details of yoga with other people. In fact, you almost can't help it once you have these little simple but impactful pieces of wisdom. You can't help but share with other people. So that's why I'm here doing this training.
Hi there, I'm Aruna Kathy Humphreys, and I'm also one of the trainers in the online training, and I'm thrilled to be here with you throughout this journey. My journey began in 1995 when I was diagnosed with post-traumatic stress, and I was off work, and I found yoga, and it changed my life. And by the time I took my first yoga teacher training in 1998, I was going to 3 yoga classes a week, and it was my favorite part of the week were my yoga days. And I became a yoga teacher, and pretty soon I was a full-time teacher. And I moved into an ashram and lived there for 6 years. I also studied meditation and philosophy with a meditation master for 10 years as a guru and disciple relationship. And this all helped me become a teacher, and I saw how much the yoga classes meant to the students who were attending, how much it eased their suffering the way it eased my suffering. And so that's why I wanted to teach yoga. It really made a difference in people's lives. And when I became a trainer, I wanted to recognize that trainers and teachers should not be put on a pedestal. I had done that in some of my past experiences, and there's always a fall off the pedestal. And so I wanted to make teacher training accessible and create an atmosphere where teachers and trainers are always learning and are always students, always upgrading their skills. And I wanted us to have a training where the yoga would fit the student and not where the student would have to fit into the yoga. And that's a big part of what I wanted to come across in this teacher training, so that no matter what body shape you are, no matter what lifestyle you lead, you can always find some yoga that will help ease your situation. I started teaching yoga full-time, and I saw that students were also experiencing the same shifts and finding more joy and happiness as a result of the tools that they were learning in yoga. And I kept teaching and eventually became a full-time teacher. What I also saw, though, was that students were finding a new strength within themselves, sometimes a strength they didn't know they had. And this strength allowed them to make changes in their lives that were needed, and also allowed them to make changes towards creating a better world. And that was a great reason for teaching yoga. You'll see me throughout this 40 hours of online training showing how you can make adjustments in the poses and make the yoga fit the student and not the student have to fit into the yoga. So I'm excited to be in this training with you and for you to go on this journey to become a teacher.
My name is Parampreet Singh, and you'll see me teaching the yoga philosophy and Sanskrit pronunciation videos. I've been immersed in the Indian religious practices, stories, and philosophy since childhood. And I haven't just grown up with these ideas, but I've made an effort to study them academically with a degree in philosophy and psychology and science. Yoga philosophy is important to me because it involves a profound examination of who we are emotionally, psychologically, and spiritually. I've benefited tremendously from my lifelong study of yoga philosophy, and I really feel anyone who takes the time to study it will reap the rewards of a deeper understanding of themselves and the world.
Deepening your practice through yoga teacher training can be a very transformative experience. We hope you enjoy this training and take what will benefit you from it. Have a great time.